Hey everyone, this is the third time I'm trying to record this video. I have so much anxiety talking about the situation. But yeah, as you guys know, I got hacked and my channel was terminated for a few days. I got it back thanks to Google team and the YouTube team. I want to thank you guys so much for all the support and love you guys have shown me through this traumatic event. I want to thank Steve Griff, Eva Snowglass for bringing awareness regarding the situation with my channel. I want to thank April Oakfall for the support she's shown me and for the help she's provided to recover my account. I don't even know where to start. This is really confusing. This story is really complicated, and I recommend you guys just, do whatever you want while listening to this video. Clean your room, train your horse, whatever you want. This is going to be a story time. I'm just going to be sitting here telling you guys what happened, and this is also for those that maybe are getting hacked right now through the same method and are really confused, and I'm here to tell you how I managed to recover my accounts, and I'm here to tell you that there's hope and that you will be getting your account back. YouTube is very familiar with this type of hacking and they will be helping you out. So the way I got hacked was by Ripple Foundation. There's this community of hackers that are trying to impersonate this person. I don't know what their name is. This person actually sued YouTube for not taking action because this person has their image ruined now that these hackers are impersonating him and stealing money. So the way I got hacked was through a sponsorship mail. But let's start with the very beginning, right? On the 3rd of March, I was laying in my bed and I went to check my YouTube studio to check my YouTube analytics because I had just uploaded a video 2 hours ago. And I was like, okay, let me see how my video is doing, right? I went to my phone and I went to the YouTube Studio app that content creators have to basically check their analytics, and it told me I got signed out. I literally felt my feet sinking. I literally dragged myself from my bed to my computer to check what happened, and turned out I was indeed logged out from my computer too. The amount of anxiety I felt, we do not talk about that. I literally started hyperventilating. Now my first reaction was to check my YouTube channel, of course, and everything seemed fine until I refreshed the page and they changed my YouTube name from Denise Wisestorm to Ripple Foundation. They changed my channel banner, and they started this scammy live stream where they basically told the viewers that Bitcoin is very cheap now and that they should invest in it, and that there's a link in the description. And when the viewers try to invest in Bitcoin, and they would click on the link from the description and they would buy the Bitcoin, they wouldn't actually invest and buy Bitcoin. They would basically give money to these hackers. So now, this being a fraud, of course, YouTube banned my account and they deleted it. They terminated it. My first reaction was to post on Instagram that I'm getting hacked because the live stream that was held on my channel was extremely weird and people, of course, were confused, and I wanted to, inform you guys that it was not me. And after doing so, I immediately went to my other YouTube channel, Denise Wisestorm, if you guys remember that channel. That was my first YouTube channel. And I am partnered with YouTube on that account, meaning I have this feature called live chat where you can directly chat with the YouTube team. So I live chat with them, I told them what's happening, and they were like, okay, just give us time to see if your account really is being hacked and we'll get to you, but please provide us a alternate email contact address. The word I wanted to say was alternative, not alternate. They wanted to keep in touch with me, so they needed a different email address that he could mail me on. So I gave them a different email address to contact me, to keep in touch with me and tell me what is happening with my channel and how can I get it back. Now things got really messed up when the second day I was at school and I received a critical security alert notification on my phone regarding this alternate email address that I had offered to YouTube to keep in touch with me and to give me updates regarding my YouTube channel that had been hacked. So basically, my second YouTube channel, Denise Wisestorm, also known as Glide, because I changed the name of it, was also being hacked. I was terrified. I literally ran from school home. I skipped classes. I went on that YouTube channel to the live chat feature and told YouTube, hey, this account is also being under attack. And YouTube was like, okay, that's fine. We will completely block any access to your account. So anyone that will try to sign into this account will be blocked. Now, the issue is that after I talked to YouTube, I decided to reset my whole computer to get rid of the malware, of the virus that literally exposed all of my information to these hackers. And I will get into that in just a second. I'll tell you guys about what happened to my computer and what damage has been done to my computer. The issue is that after I reset my computer, I had been signed out of all of my accounts, including that YouTube account, Denise Wisestorm, so I couldn't log back into it. I couldn't get in touch with YouTube anymore. And I was expecting a mail from them on that email address to tell me about the situation with Denise Wisestorm, with the situation of this channel that had been hacked, right? So I panicked really hard. I was like, okay, my account, Denise Wisestorm, is terminated. I cannot access the Gmail account associated with this account, with this YouTube account. And now Denise Wisestorm, aka Glide, aka my second YouTube channel, I cannot access it. And I was expecting a mail from YouTube on that mail address. And now I can't get into the Gmail account. I can no longer reach YouTube and get in touch with them through this mail address. So I panicked really hard. I was like, how am I gonna get in touch with YouTube? I literally can't do that anymore because my only two YouTube accounts that had this live chat feature were Denise Wisestorm and Denise Wisestorm. Both of them gone. Then here's where April Ogful has helped me so much. I basically DM'd her on Instagram and she talked to YouTube through her live chat feature on her YouTube channel, and then she offered them an alternate email address to get in touch with me. Thank you so much, April. I really appreciate all your help. I literally can't thank you enough. And also Sivgriff and Eva Snowglass, thank you so much for raising awareness regarding my situation with the channel. And I want to thank you, all of you guys, for all the support and love you've shown me during this traumatic event. Honestly, I'm literally scared to access anything anymore. I'm so scared of everything. Anyway, now I want to talk about how I actually got hacked and how these people managed to get a hold of my information. So a few months ago, I believe 1 month and a half or 2 months ago, I received a fake sponsorship mail. Back then, I didn't know it was a fake sponsorship mail. I had no idea. I discussed all the details regarding this collaboration with this company, and then they sent me a zip file, and they told me, hey, download and extract the zip file. The app that we want you to promote in your channel is in the zip file. To clear things up, the reason why there's a PDF document attached to this email and not a zip file is because if the hacker were to attach the virus, the zip file, directly to the email, then Google would have blocked it. So, the hackers, being smart like they are, they actually sent me the PDF document, and in the PDF document there was a link that would redirect me to a web page where I would have to basically download a zip file from. Looking at all of this from an objective point of view now, I realized that there were so many red flags that I didn't take into consideration. In this PDF file they sent me that I will not be opening just because I don't want to get virused again. They told me to disable my Windows to download the app. How did I not think about that? Like, how dumb can I be? I don't understand what was wrong with me. What was in my mind? So then I sent them another mail telling them I disabled my Windows and still I cannot open the file they sent me. But what happened is when I extracted the file and downloaded the file, this remote access tool was installed into my computer that sent all of my personal information to these hackers. And then they asked for my system if I'm using Windows or Mac. That's again another red flag that I didn't take into consideration. After I extracted the file, nothing opened up. But what really happened is, when I extracted the file, I installed a remote access tool on my computer that allowed these hackers to have access to all of my login information and to all of my current Chrome sessions I was logged into. And through this tool they installed on my computer, they also bypassed all of my security, all of my two-step verification, and that's how they basically changed everything. On the 3rd of March, when I got hacked, they literally changed my recovery email address, my recovery phone number address. They changed my password. There was nothing I could do anymore. They changed everything, literally everything. You guys helped me by DMing me on Instagram to realize how I got hacked. I literally had no idea. As I told you before, on January, my personal channel got hacked the exact same way, the exact same method, and I didn't realize that I got hacked by that fake sponsor. I literally didn't know. But after posting on my story that this account was getting hacked, you guys sent me links of other people that got hacked the exact same way, and that's when I connected the dots, and I was like, oh, so these people have access to my whole computer, and that's how they hacked my first channel, and now this is how they're hacking this channel. YouTube and I have sent around 80 mails to each other back and forth to fix my situation, to get my channel back, and I managed to recover my YouTube channel after like 4 days, I believe. But my Google account was still not secured. I couldn't add any security to my Google account. I managed to do that eventually after like 1 week of waiting. That was terrifying, honestly. I had so many nights when I couldn't just sleep, and I had so much anxiety and unsettlement in me. This was the first time in my life where I felt this lack of control, this feeling of helplessness, like you literally can't do anything. And you just stare at the process of you being tortured. After I got my YouTube channel back, I managed to somehow sign in to the Google account associated with my channel, but if I tried to add any security options, it wouldn't let me. It told me that Google couldn't verify this account belongs to you. And I kept receiving these error messages from Google, and I messaged them about it so many times, and they gave me all these robotic responses, which made me really anxious and made me feel for a second that this is gone and that there's no way I can get it back. But I eventually did so, and I'm really grateful to the Google team for helping me recover it. It was a long process of like almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Tomorrow marks 2 weeks ever since I lost my channel. I've learned quite a bit from this experience. I'll be more careful. I'm never doing a sponsorship again. I still feel very exposed and very unsafe. I have resetted my whole computer, and still I received this weird message from my antivirus. I don't know what to do. I've deleted all of my cookies, all of my cache from Chrome. I have resetted my whole computer, and I still received this error message. What's really weird, by the way, is that when I still had a virus in my computer, I full scanned my computer, and my antivirus was like, your computer is totally fine, there's no virus. But then there was a tab called skipped items from scan, and I opened it, and I found a virus that was hiding in a certain folder. I deleted everything, but I still received this message from my antivirus, which is a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the hackers still have access to my computer, which is terrifying. I messaged my antivirus company. I'm waiting for a response from them. I don't know what to say. I'm literally drained. I'm exhausted. I was already really stressed out with school right now. I have time for literally nothing because I have this huge exam coming up in June, in 3 months. It's terrifying. I'm really scared, and I barely have time for anything. This was literally the last thing that I wanted to happen to me right now. But I got it back, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful to you guys for all the support you've shown me. I'm sorry I sound so drained and dead. I can't fake it. I'm dead. I literally am dead. I'm exhausted. It was really exhausting and traumatizing to see how Google was like, Dennis, we literally exhausted all the troubleshooting of your account, and it feels like, well, they never told me that there's nothing else that can be done anymore, but they just were like, we have tried everything, maybe just wait, and we'll see what will happen, you know? That was terrifying. That was really terrifying. This whole experience was terrifying. But I got it back, which is good. I've lost access to Denise Wisestorm, to my old YouTube channel. I can log back into it. I still can do that. I've lost my personal channel. And now I lost this one, which I got back, which is good, but I still have stuff to recover. And yeah, this is my story. If you're also getting hacked the same way, please don't panic about it. Contact Google. And if you don't know how to get in touch with them, if you're not a content creator and if you're not partnered with YouTube and you don't have the live chat feature, you can get in contact with YouTube directly with them. If you go to One Google and buy a subscription basically, and with the subscription, you can also have the feature to directly live chat with Google support, which is helpful. I still feel very unsafe on the internet, and I still feel like I'm exposed, but we'll see what will happen. Thank you guys again for all your support and for all your love. I really appreciate it. Thank you, April, again so much for your help. Yep, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.